I did not care because I am not a professor. Next, they would come for Alex Jones. I did not care because I am not a conspiracy theorist. Then they would come for Steven Crowder. I did not care because I am not a Republican. Then they would come for the MMA holes. I did not care because I'm not an asshole. Then they would come for me. Live from Seattle, it's Fights with Friends Band! What is going on, everybody? They cannot stop us. They cannot stop the Fights with Friends train. Choo-choo, motherfucker, we're here. We are back. We are live. And the UFC, YouTube, none of these guys are stopping us. CJ, boom, roasted. What is up, everybody? It has been a crazy week. I'm coming off the fastest knockout in the UFC. History of the UFC. From that to banned and back to another channel. I thank you guys for joining me here. Good to see you, David Keller. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. We got a little bit of trivia. We got... What's up, Robert Christian in the house? Not much. Doing good, man. Or a thumbed up or a month. We got Contender series tonight, so we'll be doing a little fight companion with that. We're not showing the fight, just in case anybody asks. But this is the crazy thing. I do want to address this a little bit now. So I've appealed this ban with YouTube. And I noticed something, and I want to bring it up on the screen and show you guys, because this, I think this is gonna, I think you're gonna be as confused as I am on this. So I'm gonna show you the actual message I got from YouTube on this. And let me bring it up. It does not make sense. Not only, of course, was I not showing the fight, which I never do, was I not running any audio, which I never do. The reason that they told me they were kicking me off is amazingly confusing. Amazingly confusing. It says UFC 239, Jones versus Santos, live Fights with Friends reaction. Reason, copyright request taken down. Removed by the UFC on July 6, 2019. Now I'm going to bring up this image real quick, and you guys tell me if you see something funny about this. I'm going to share my desktop with you here in just a moment. All right, there we go. So here it is. This is the actual copyright claim by the UFC. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by UFC. Sorry about that. Your video was taken down. A claimant sent us a legal notice about their copyrighted content in your video. As a result, your video has been removed from YouTube. Viewing restrictions, video taken down, account standing, copyright strike received. Then later, they actually added this. See, this says strike expires October 4, 2019. request retraction, which I have. Claimant has until the 19th of July to respond. Claimant UFC, YouTube claims at UFC.com. Now look at the content. They just added this. It says UFC 159, John Jones versus Chael Sonnen, manually detected. So on July 6th of this year, this Saturday, tell me, why the hell would I be showing John Jones versus Chael Sonnen? These idiots didn't even get the right video on there. Yeah, manually detected. How do you manually detect something that's not there? You think the UFC specifically have your channel targeted even before the event started? No, I don't believe that, because several other channels were taken down. I think it's possible that they're targeting fight companions because we're competing with them, especially in these low selling pay-per-views. They are absolutely at the level of desperation to do anything they can to get people to buy these pay-per-views, and no one's buying them. No one's buying the pay-per-views. They won't release any of the numbers. Some of the ones that I've heard that were low, I've heard one of the first ones as low as under 100,000. And of course that was for Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. A double title main event. Yeah, that's the thing. Joe Rogan's the one who started all this. Perhaps because you're a closet conservative. I don't know that I really identify as anything specifically politically. Maybe I lean a little right. It all depends on what you're talking about. Where I lean. And I mean, that's just being honest. But you never know. Some days it does kind of seem like it. I got to tell you, like they think I'm a conservative or something like that. That was yeah, I hear you. Well, YouTube is definitely far left. Like I said at the beginning there, first they came for Jordan Peterson. I did not care because I was not a professor. Then they came for Alex Jones. I did not care because I am not a conspiracy theorist. Then they came for Steven Crowder. I did not care because I am not a Republican. Then they came for the MMA host. I did not care because I'm not an asshole. Then they came for me. And here we are. We're protesting what they're doing, though. I am definitely uploading to other platforms as we speak. What's up? I don't know what the name is. What's up, Jeremy Swan? Are you a well-programmed sheepwalk? Oh, not quite. Oh, you missed. I'm late. Fill me in. Billy just shows up for the trivia. He tries to sneak over in the corners. And then usually doesn't show up until I give you a trivia question out. No. I was just sharing what specifically the UFC showed me. And I'll pop it up again real quick. Let me see if I got it on here real quick. I'll pop it up here for you, Billy. So just real quick to keep from wasting everybody's time again. You can see video taken down, copyright strike, received, video taken down, claimant, UFC, YouTube claims at UFC.com, and then you see the content manually detected is for UFC 159, John Jones versus Chael Sonnen, which of course I would have absolutely no reason to broadcast those things. And you guys would probably be pretty upset if I was talking about UFC 159 this last Saturday. Yeah, like I said, they hit a lot of channels, though. So I have already started the process to upload onto dailymotion.com, our Fights with Friends Facebook group. Thank you, Dean. We'll figure it out, though. Our Fights with Friends Facebook group, it's over 100. Thank you guys for joining that. I think I should win the dispute. They have till the 19th to respond. But I mean, I can't count on that. I've never actually went against the UFC. I've had people that worked for the UFC flag my stuff, and I had BT Sports flag me for boxing before. So this is the third time, at least the third time, maybe the fourth time that I've been flagged. At least the third time that I've been flagged, though. If you're following along, though, we are doing Dana White Contender Series tonight. Jacob Rosales is on a 4-fight win streak. He has 4 first-round finishes, 5 wins by knockout, 2 by submission. I follow along on ESPN Plus. I gotta go. Be back soon. Good luck with you. Thank you, Dean. Good luck with anyone beating Billy. Did anybody see Billy got his trophy? Finally. I was able to order the trophy. What's up, JJ Smith? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. And, of course, there are 5 fighters looking to get into the UFC tonight. Dana might try to block them since I'm doing a fight companion during this. I don't know. Jonathan Pierce, Johnson City, Tennessee. What happened with the UFC banning you? They said that they manually detected video from UFC 159, Chael Sonnen versus John Jones. So, it's the strangest thing, man. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. Hopefully, I win the appeal, but like I said, this is at least the 3rd time that I've been hit. If not the 4th time, I can't remember for sure, to be honest. Jonathan Pierce, 4-fight win streaks, finished 7 of his 8 wins, 6 by knockout. Trains out at the MMA lab in Glendale, Arizona. If you're following along, this is on ESPN Plus. Be surprised at the amount of programming we all have been given growing up in these divided states of America. But for serious, look it up. Oh, a lot. Hopefully you hit YouTube with a 3-piece. Yep, well, I kind of am. Facebook, Twitter, and Daily Motion. That's my 3-piece. You can follow me on Twitter at FightsWFriends. I'm growing my presence over there, helping to get connections with fighters, with organizations, on different things. A lot of MMA news to share. One of them is a trivia question, though, so I'll actually go into that. Jonathan Pierce and Jacob Rosales up first here. 155-pounders. Pierce, 27 years old. Rosales, 23 years old. And these guys were almost even on the odds. So if you're following along, this is on ESPN Plus. I am going to go ahead and call the fight, and then we'll get back. We got Wallace in the gray, Selecki in the blue. Oh, Wallace goes for a flying knee, lands a straight left and a right hook. Selecki coming out with a combination. Wallace lands a head kick there, though. 20 seconds here into the first round. Dana White Contender Series. Rosales for the win. Oh, big right uppercut and a left hook there from Rosales. They're trading there, though. They're trading Rosales and Bezecki. Nice exchange in the center of the cage there. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Rosales. Oh, Rosales is tagging him. I mean, he's getting hit with a few shots here and there. Oh, a right hand and a left hook there from Bezecki, though. How many fighters are going to start flying? I know, especially against wrestlers, man. A nice 1-2 there from Rosales. Or excuse me, not Bezecki, Pierce. I don't know where I got that from. Nice left hook there from Pierce. For whatever reason, they took the names of the fighters off the screen. They flashed them for like 10 seconds. They're trying to take away our tools from being able to call the fights. That's my guess. No, nice right hook. Couple low leg kicks from Rosales. Pierce lands a left hook over the top there, though. Yeah, that was insane. 5 seconds, man. Really, like Rogan said, he was right on that. It was really 2 seconds. Oh, head kick there from Pierce. And a left to the body there from Pierce. I was calling for Rosales for a second because they didn't have the names up for me. So, left hit from Pierce, but Rosales comes back with a counter there. And a nice eye poke there for Rosales. Spinning kick attempt to the head there for Pierce. Pierce, wow, this guy is... he's a buzzsaw, man. Goes for another flying knee to the body and misses there. Sounds like Bisping and Brendan Fitzgerald, the permanent commentators for Dana White Contender Series. I think Bisping is good. Nice right hand and a left hook there for Pierce. Oh, big overhand right lands for Rosales there, though. I have a feeling Pierce is busier. I have a feeling Rosales has more power. Oh, nice left hook counter off of the low leg kick there for Rosales. He's starting to time Pierce here. Oh, shoots for a takedown and then throws the three-piece. Does Rosales. Oh, spinning back fist lands for Pierce, though. Left hook for Rosales. This is a hell of a fight. I didn't get the round up in time. What's up, Nigel? Not much, man. Ben needs to learn how to strike. It's a little late in his career, man. He's not a UFC level contender. I said that before that fight. I said that after the Lawler fight. Nice right uppercut and a left hook for Pierce. I love the guy, too. Straight right and a left hook there for Rosales. I love his personality. Even though he talks, a lot of smack, it comes off as really kind of playful. Nice straight left there for Pierce. You can tell he really does respect Masvidal. Oh, I know what, 34, he's only a wrestler. Yep. Nice 1-2 there from Pierce. Yeah, he could get away with that, apparently, in ONE FC. And, big left hook there for Rosales. And we've seen guys getting pieced up from the UFC, including Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez and Sage Northcutt both got pieced up over there. So, maybe nobody just tried a flying knee against Askren, but I think the playbook is out. And they exchange overhand rights here with a minute left in this first round between Pierce and Rosales. Oh, beautiful overhand right from Rosales. Left hook from Pierce. These guys are just banging it out. Oh, Rosales is wicked with that left hook. Another combination from Pierce, but watch how Rosales winds up those hips on that left hook. And he gets in the counter. That's a true boxer turn to MMA. Nice 1-2 there for Pierce, though, and a right uppercut. Pierce is probably winning the round, though. Rosales goes for the spinning back fist. Pierce has got a bad cut above that right eye, though, and he finally goes for the takedown. Rosales, good takedown defense. Big elbow from Pierce, but Rosales goes for the takedown. He gets it. He's got a guillotine here. This is pretty deep. And he drops down. 15 seconds left in the round. Oh, I thought he might have him there for a minute. Nope. Oh, nice knee to the face as they stand up there, though, from Rosales. He's looking up at the clock. Pierce goes for an Ichimata. Oh, and they're having a staring contest at the bell. Great round. 8 bones broken his face. Jesus, yeah. I feel bad for Ben. I respect the way he took that. I really do. I really like Ben. Ben Askren, I really do like the guy. Quite a bit. But, going to Pierce's corner, Rosales' corner there. Oh, I thought they cut my stream there for a minute. Something popped up weird on my screen. Yep, Billy got the trophy. For those if you're on our Facebook group. And sorry I didn't get the round. Oh, I got the round up but no clock in time. We'll have it for the next round. All right, here we go. I don't think it's going to make it through this next round, honestly. These guys are really trading leather. Nice spinning kick to the body there for Pierce. On a big overhand right there for Pierce. Oh, Rosales, right hand on the left hook. Look how he really turns his hips on that left hook, though. I'm tempted to just throw up the fight just for the hell of it now. You're right, Mike. Ben was a good sport. Wow. What an exchange from these guys. Jorge talks more than anyone now. He is. He's learning, man. Straight right and a left hook there from Pierce. Rosales with the low leg kick there. No tell. Pierce lands the 1-2 there, though, and right hook. Rosales has got more power, though. I think he's going to duck under, and I think he's going to catch Pierce with one of these left hooks. Watch this. Watch. Oh, there he throws the overhand right off of the low leg kick, though. But, oh, nice body kick for Pierce. I could be wrong. Nice 1-2 there for Pierce. Rosales might be getting tired. Oh, but Rosales, the way he... I had a boxing instructor, and he would instruct me on the left hook to pivot. Use that pivot like a spring. And Rosales really pivots like a spring when he throws that left hook. But unfortunately, Pierce is piercing him right now. He's piecing him up. Nice 1-2. Oh, just super busy. Spinning back fist misses for Rosales. My guess is Dana signs 2 fighters tonight. That's not a question, Billy. You get no points for that. With Jorge, it's real talk. I like the way he's built him up. Self up. It's very entertaining. Nice right hook and a left. Big left hook and straight right from Pierce there. This kid keeps coming. Lands another left hook here. And Rosales dives for a takedown. Look at that takedown defense from Pierce. Comes back with a head kick. Oh, spinning wheel kick. Catches the top of Rosales' head. Knee to the body. Right uppercut. Right left hook combination. Oh my God. Pierce is going nuts here. 3 uppercuts in a row. Rosales is exhausted. Flying left hook here from Pierce. And now he's got to, land some elbows on the ground, back up, knees to the body, right uppercuts, right hooks. Rosales just putting on an absolute striking clinic right now. I'm not sure how he can keep this pace up. Finally goes for the takedown, moves to side control here on Rosales. He has just been busting Rosales up this round. Wow, and now he's got the back. He had side control. Rosales trying to slip out the back door, and he does! Rosales is out, and they're back to standing, which is where this fight should be. Oh, huge right uppercut! 3 more right uppercuts from Pierce. Wow. I mean, oh my God. Elbows over the top. Uppercut, elbow over the top, knee to the body, right, left hook. Combinations from Pierce. Rosales throwing back. He just, lands a big elbow there. But Pierce just landing a tremendous amount of power shots here in the second round. And then dumps him and gets the takedown there. He's got Rosales up against the fence here. But he's not going to jump on Rosales' guard. He refuses to. Trying to jump that guard before he'll go down on the ground. He's got Rosales pushed up against the fence here. With 1:20 left in the second round. Finally, he jumps into the guard of Rosales. This guy just does not stop. Yeah, that was great clinch work. Love to see. Jorge versus Robbie would be awesome. They're in the same camp, though, so I don't think they're fighting each other unless it's for a title. Just like with Covington and Jorge. Jorge, they'll definitely fight. Oh, nice knee to the body, right hook, left-hand combination from Pierce. Oh, big overhand right to the left, lands for Rosales. And Pierce says, what's up? Lands a left hook. Rosales goes for a flying knee and falls. This has got to be one of the most exciting fights in Contender history. Big short elbows. Flurry of short elbows here from Pierce. Man, he's doing this from the half guard, but he's got Rosales' leg locked up here. Landing more short elbows. 25 seconds left in the second round. This is a monster fight if you guys are watching it. And tell me when the round starts. I will. Sorry. 15 seconds left in the second. And I'll put my time clock up for this one and make sure and get... I really thought they were going to end it in that round. Rosales going for an armbar here at the bell. Not able to do it, but man... Wow, what a round. That was I mean, I don't know how it lives, you know, with the big boys as far as like UFC fight history, but man, for Contender history, that's got to be right there. I mean, that was really good. I don't see how one of these guys don't come out of here with a contract tonight. I will say, out of all this, Michael Palvey helped me out on Twitter. He was tweeting about our channel, about the Fights of Friends channel and the unfair ban. And who tweeted it but none other than former UFC heavyweight champion and the first ever Mark Coleman. So that was nice. If for any reason Mark Coleman is watching this, thank you, Mark. I doubt he is, but I appreciate it. And I agree with Bisbing. He says 10-8 round for Jonathan Pierce. No disagreements from me. And here we go. Third round. Oh, and I actually got the clock perfect here. So it's that's right where I'm at. Oh, right uppercut here from Pierce. Right hook from Rosales. Combination from Rosales to start the round. Pierce goes for another one of the spinning wheel kicks. Rosales catches him coming in with the overhand right and a left hand. Drops for the guillotine, but Pierce dumps him. Look at the significant strikes in this. Pierce with 151. Rosales was 63, which usually would be good enough through 2 rounds. Oh, what a great spin move to get out, to go from guard to side control there from Pierce. Rosales is sneaky, though, and he rolls back to half guard. Yep, absolutely, man. Love Mark the Hammer Coleman. He has said he will be on the show. I know he will be. He gets very tired. A couple times I talked to him, and he was just exhausted. Oh, wow, big ground and pound from Pierce. Rolls Rosales back over. Pierce has got the back now. Unfortunately, Coleman gets pretty tired now. He's talked a little bit about his issues. Oh, wow, Rosales, he really held on to the cage there. I disagree with Herb Dean not coming in and taking a point. Anytime that somebody's going to slam you and you're just yanking on the cage, I think it should be a point. Oh, big elbows there from Pierce. And we've seen that in the past. We've seen it with, I believe it was Forrest Griffin against Tito Ortiz. Or maybe it was Rashad Evans. Oh, big right hand from Pierce, and it's all over. Herb Dean calls a stop to this with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third round. And Dana White stood up and clapped for that, and he's got to be happy about that one. What a performance from Pierce. And especially, I mean, you need an exciting performance to get into that 155-pound division because, as you guys know, I don't have to tell you guys, it's full of absolute killers. There's the slam by Pierce, slams him on his head there. I hadn't noticed that before. Now let's watch the, big overhand right on the chin as Rosales is down. Rosales was unconscious for a minute, as Bisping said. I didn't notice that the first time. But he found that spot on the ground after landing all those power shots standing. Pierce underdog plus 135 equals contract. Yeah, I noticed the odds were really close on that one. And I never really see bets coming in on Dana White Contender Series. It was hard enough for me to even find the odds, but bets were coming in on these guys during the week, so there was definitely some interest. It's MMA Odds Breakers, the only one that I've found that puts up odds for Dana White Contender Series. Because usually I use DraftKings. But, man, if he doesn't get a contract, cancel the damn show now. One minute, 50 seconds, the official time there. All right, guys, Jonathan Pearson. We'll get into some trivia here in a minute. But first, guys, the UFC has attacked me. Like I said, YouTube, they've given me some issues. I have some tools to fight back. And one of these ways that I can fight back is through Robinhood. They have been my most profitable sponsor by far. Thank you, Robinhood, for standing with us. If you have not used that link yet, literally is all you have to do. Click that link. Give them a little information that the SEC requires legally to own a stock in the United States. They're going to give you a free stock. You're going to kind of scratch a little thing off like a lottery ticket. I know Billy's done this. Some of the others have done this. Young David got his first stock. And every time you guys do that, I'm collecting stocks. I get a stock every time you guys do. So that's just, that's as good as cash. And let's throw a trivia question out there. But they're going to interview Pierce here real quick. Let's listen to Pierce's interview real quick first. Yeah, that's not a bad couple of hams there. What's my name? It says you've been to death and back to get here. He calls himself JSP. I like it. People, definitely memorable, and he definitely had a memorable fight. All right, everybody, refresh your browsers. And let's hit round one of trivia. One of us going to have to get signed to UFC. Get on the mic. Yep, exactly. All right, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Before Jorge Masvidal broke it this Saturday, who held the record for fastest knockout in the UFC? It was broken this Saturday with that flying knee from Jorge Masvidal. But who held the record for longest or quickest knockout before that? They listed it as Dwayne Ludwig. I thought Todd Duffy had it at one time also. Now that you say that, I'm going to have to look up. If it's Ludwig, it's Billy Hughes. I think Duffy, it was on Jonathan. It was against Jonathan Goulet. I thought Todd Duffy had a 6-second one out there too. I'm going to have to look that up because I didn't see them put that up there, but I also didn't see, Tank Abbott listed as one of the people that were tied for, and I know he had a 6-second knockout. Maybe it was changed officially, but I am bringing up Todd Duffy's career right now. Todd Duffy's knockout against Tim Hague was officially ruled at UFC 102 as 7 seconds. So that was actually, I was actually at that UFC. That was the first UFC that I ever went to live, Couture versus Nogueira. But it was officially ruled as 7 seconds. So Billy gets it again. Very close though, guys. Good job. We'll throw another one out there quick. And I have some other stuff, some boxing and stuff out there, so maybe make it a little harder for Billy. I posted the top 5 or whatever's fastest. Okay, yeah. I noticed that only one other one, I think, said 6 seconds. So, but Billy gets the first one. Dwayne Bang Ludwig, who is actually a better coach, more successful coach than he was a fighter. I did like watching him fight, though. All right, let's throw another question out here. I got quite a few tonight. Oh, coming up next, though, almost even on the odds. Mackie Patoli and Justin Sumter. Patoli's a plus 120 underdog. Sumter a minus 140 favorite. That's about as close as it gets. So let's throw it out there. Trivia in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was very close. McGregor's was 13 seconds. Yeah, but that's a good guess, so Dean. All right. I thought it was fitting. And while we're asking about what is legal, who is the author of the UFC book, Is This Legal? It's a pretty popular UFC book out there. It's called Is This Legal? I've interviewed this gentleman on the show. It is not Herb Dean. It's not Dana White. I have not had Dana White on my show. And as Randy Couture said, I probably never will. But I'll take that as a compliment from him. It was not Sonnen, not Big John. You got to go back as far as Big John, though, as when Big John entered the sport. This guy has been on my channel. There it is, Billy Hughes. It is Art Davie. The creator and co-founder of the UFC, Art Davie. That was his book. Come on, guys. We can't let Billy get them all again. We got to switch the subject. All right, we're going to go to history. We're going to go to World War II history. No, I'm just kidding. I might one of these times, though, because as much as I like Billy and he's a good friend, I'd like to see somebody else win every once in a while. All right, guys. But it's kind of cool, though, because he's kind of like that guy on Jeopardy. Who is that guy on Jeopardy that was just getting, like, ridiculous scores, like, every week? And you know, at first, Billy, when you first started, to be honest, before I knew you, I thought you were cheating. I kind of thought he was Googling everything right away. And then when I got to know him, we did some shows and commentated together, I noticed that I learned that not just MMA and boxing, this guy's just got a ton of sports knowledge. Billy is a lot of trivia. Pretty much, man. Oh, Art Vandelay, that's his name, huh? Is that guy still going? I haven't paid attention to Jeopardy, but how many did that guy win? Is he still going? It's been like months. Is there a certain point where they just tell him you win all of Jeopardy? And I know that they'll have the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. All right, guys, let's hit. They're taking a little while to warm up. Oh, no, he did lose. I always forget about Jeopardy because it's kind of not at a good time for me. We're kind of sitting down for dinner. Usually it seems like right around 7, 8, and I kind of forget about it. Art Vandelay's George Costanza's guy from Seinfeld. Thought that sounded familiar. And I was watching the sumo tournament these days. I haven't been watching. Young David actually talked about it. He's actually interested in sumo wrestling. Doesn't watch MMA, but he's interested in sumo wrestling. Not sure how that works. What's up, the clan? Yo, back at you. All right, guys, and as these guys make their step to the cage, I'm going to throw out one more trivia question. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sonny Liston. A lot of people know him for being the guy that Muhammad Ali beat to win the heavyweight championship. But Sonny Liston was an absolute destroyer. Who did Sonny Liston win the heavyweight championship from? When Sonny Liston won the heavyweight championship, who did he win it over? This guy is also a heavyweight legend, even though he was later in his career. It was not Lewis, not Marciano. Marciano never lost. 49-0. Not Larry Holmes. Wrong time. Not Dempsey. Not Ali. Ali won it from Liston, actually. Later, Custom Auto trained him, says Izzy. Do you know the answer, Izzy? Throw it out there. No, clear. Damn whiskey. Think back to video games you guys have played. If you played, who played Greatest Heavyweights? Anybody remember Greatest Heavyweights on Sega Genesis? There it is, Billy Hughes. It's Floyd Patterson, who was Izzy had it. Did you know it before, Izzy, and you didn't throw it out there? He says Custom Auto trained him. Oh, if you weren't typing the whole name out, you'd have had him, Izzy. But that's another one for Billy. Yeah, Floyd Patterson, God, I believe he was like 185 pounds for a lot of us. Same with Marciano, though. Marciano was like 185. Marciano undefeated at 49-0. He used to do a lot of underwater training. Used to eat once a day. So he was the original faster. Guy would work all day. A lot of underwater stuff. A lot of things that they're doing nowadays. He was way ahead of his time. All right, here we go. Round 1. And he would eat a steak and a potato at the end of every day. Sumter in the blue. Patoli in the gray. We're starting here. Oh, Sumter goes for the head kick in the right hand. I'm at 445 if you're looking to sync up right now. Oh, head kick from Sumter here. Goes for the, big left hand there. What is in Patoli's ears there? Did anybody notice what's in there? He's got like toilet paper in his ears. I'm sure there's something I don't know. Oh, nice right hook there from Sumter. But Patoli's landed some brutal leg kicks. Floors Sumter with the leg kicks. Oh, big combination from Patoli up top. Great first round here. Wow, nice 1-2 there from Sumter. Patoli, I was impressed with that, though. Oh, and he throws another combination to the head and the body. Sumter doing a good job of blocking most of that. Nice body kick from Sumter. 4 minutes left in the first round. Sumter with another body kick there. Yeah, he's got a big weight advantage. Patoli's kind of got that Ray Cooper the third build. Kind of looks like him. Nice low leg kick there from Patoli. Oh, and a straight right over the top from Sumter and a left hook. Oh, Sumter goes for a big left elbow. Barely missed that one. Oh, he had ear gauges. Okay, that makes sense. I should have known that. Combinations here from Patoli. This is a lot of pitter-patter punches, though. Oh, wow, that's not pitter punches. Big left hooks to the body and right hands from Patoli, and Sumter is out. Wow. Triple left hook to the body, the right hook up top for Patoli, and wow, he put the topping on Sumter. And Dana's shaking his head, yes, yes. So, damn, yeah, I think so. Billy said you thought, wow, let's watch this replay. Wow. Oh, he heard him with that left hook there. He throws, and he knew it. He throws 6 more to the body there. Before that, he catches him with that left hook right there. He caught the liver. That's what happened. He caught the liver, and then he just he's beating on the liver. And Sumter's holding his He's holding his side trying to stop it. I want to hear the sound here. Oh, man. I mean, he sounds like he's beating Sumter's body, like when Rocky's beating the big meat that's hanging down in Rocky 1. That's what it sounded like, and it just echoes across that little arena there. These need to be on Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights would not be good for me, though. Wednesday nights be better for you, I'm guessing, huh? Damn. It needs 1 minute, 37 seconds, official time. 2 fights and 2 contracts. That's what I think, Bill. That's what I was going to say. Is you said 2 contracts at the beginning of the night. If there's going to be 2 contracts, it's the first 2 fights out of the gate. Maki Patoli, winner by knockout, 1 minute, 37 seconds. Wow. Well, I'm pretty sure he wants to sign that guy. Middleweight's not exactly super deep either. So it depends if Dana has a date that night. Yeah, you don't see Dana's wife around a lot. What's going on, comedic? Mikey Billy, Syed, what's up, fellas? Not much. How you doing, comedic? Yeah, he did spam that body shot, man. It looked like he was just like spamming the controller button, man. He was lucky he caught him with that big liver shot, and I think Sumter just shut down. Great job of recognizing that, though. Oh, and a little kiss for Larasenko there. Hopefully he doesn't get a sexual harassment charge on top of it. A little kiss on the cheek. Coconut bombs. That's what they call them. I like it. And he says, how hurt were you? And I compared him to Ray Cooper III, kind of by his size. And I didn't realize he was Hawaiian when I said that. But just like Ray Cooper III, I should have known by the name, Maki Patoli, or Pitolo. I keep on saying Patoli, it's Pitolo. 6 first round finishes, 12-4, 6 first round finishes for Maki Patoli. And let's throw a trivia question out there, though, guys. Everybody, refresh your browsers. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do need to get on there. It's Fights with Friends Band over on here on Mike Views. All right. Here we go. Next question. Who is given credit for changing boxing championship matches from 15 to 12 rounds? I like that. Izzy Big Sig Garwood before I even ask. Who boxing championship boxing matches used to be 15 rounds. They are now 12. Who's given credit with getting that changed? Not Hagler Hearns. That ended in 3 rounds. Holmes, Hagner, Leonard. No, it's I'm actually looking for the gentleman who is a big figure that pushed forward the legislation. And a lot of people would say he had an ulterior motive for that. Yes, Izzy, it was about money. HBO was about money. Who was? There it is. I don't know what my name is. It was Don King. You are correct. Only good thing he ever did, and I guarantee you he had a... Dean knew it. Dean was there. The death of Duke Kim by Mancini. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, Ray Mancini. Damn, yeah. It was for more commercials. Yeah, well, at 15 rounds, they got more commercials, though. 12 rounds, I think Don King pushed for it because your fighters, you can use your fighters for longer. You get more fights, and if you're doing pay-per-view, which they had just invented pay-per-view, You're buying less cable time. I don't know why boxing even buys like 3 hours for pay-per-view time. Because those pay-per-views, you got your main event and you might have a decent co-main event, and the rest of it is it's always a garbage card. Absolutely garbage. It's nothing like the UFC. I like 11 or 13. Draws suck. That's true. And oh, it also created a lot of draws. Don't forget that. Oh, it was changed because Kim dies. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. Oh, come on. King blazed a trail and hair product. Hair care products. He blazed a lot of trails. Nothing good. 45-minute fit, more than 57 minutes. No sudden death round. Yep. All right. And they're taking a little bit of time here in between. So why don't we throw out another trivia question? Everybody refresh your browsers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Rumble in the Jungle popular fight was fought in what country? What country was the Rumble in the Jungle fought in? Bantamweight's coming up. Ocon and Uzur. There it is. Izzy. You got it, sir. Zaire in Africa. Philippines was actually, that was a throwaway in Manila. But yep, it was Zaire. Oh, you were right behind Izzy Dean. Like right there. Oh, not Cameroon. Oh. Good job there, though, Izzy. All right, guys. You guys can support me. Help me out here. Like I said, I'm going to Daily Motion. I'm going to start posting videos over there, so I'm diversified. But definitely follow me over on Twitter at FightsWFriends. I'm getting a lot of support over there. Almost 500 followers in a really short amount of time. So thank you for everybody that's followed me over there. Also, our Facebook group. We're going to start watch parties there real soon now. I said I would start it when we got up to 100 members. We were at 114 when I looked yesterday. So the Fights with Friends group is going to be, and Billy posting it for everybody, or not Billy, Michael Polly, excuse me, posting it for everybody right now. And Dean Hamper with the $10 donation. You know he's throwing the big donations out there. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that and all your guys' support. I know it's kind of a pain to come over to another channel. Oh, I'll try to wait a little more time on the refresh next time. Son is named Ali, February 25th. Same day Ali beat Liston, and he was conceived when Ali died. Really? Wow, that's crazy. Well, yeah, I guess you could name him Ali if that was the case. I was actually born on the day that Muhammad Ali defeated Sonny Liston to become the first, or not Sonny Liston, excuse me, Leon Spinks. He defeated Leon Spinks to become the first ever 3-time heavyweight champion. And that is linked to our Facebook group. If you join over there, we're going to have some watch parties over there. I want to try to do a watch party with UFC 1. I think that would be fun. Hunter Azure coming through the door here now. We're assuming 2 contracts already. This is bantamweights coming up here. He's a 4-time state champion. And wrestling, Hunter Azure, 6-0. He's finished 4 of his 6 wins, 3 by knockout. Trains out of MMA Lab in Glendale, Arizona. Starting to see more and more of that gym pop up. Right over there by Billy, I'm pretty sure. Real close to Billy. You've been training with those guys, Billy? Bantamweights, Chris O'Con and Hunter Azure. Then after that, we got some light heavyweights, which, of course, is always fun. And then rounding it out with a couple more 155ers. Do UFC 189. That's a fun one. 4-day weekend for sure. Anything special planned? B-Day in 2 days. On Thursday, sweet. You're gonna he's gonna spend his birthday here on Fights of Friends watching PFL. No, I'm just kidding. Go out and do something better than that, Billy. But happy early birthday if we don't see you. But if you do show up on Thursday, I'll sing to you. So I don't know if that's a promise or a threat, but yep, PFL, I got nothing planned. All right. So you guys will have to tune in just to see me sing to Billy. Chris O'Con, undefeated, nice at 4-0. 3 of 4 wins. 2 knockouts. He's out of Attitude MMA. Oh, he's the Attitude MMA Bantamweight champion off the Memphis Circus. Memphis Circuit. No Freudian slip there. Birthday gift to Bill was Masvidal's flying knee. You're welcome, Bill. Oh, I love it. I have not seen the Blockers movie. It's awful, though. My wife really wanted to watch that. Oh, there you go. Oh, your birthday's on 7/11. I just thought of that when you said that. That's pretty cool. Chris O'Con, 23 years old. Hunter Azure, 27 years old. Both guys weighed in 136 pounds. Azure with the 69-inch reach. I'm always listening to Rogan. He always says, keep that microphone about a fist from your face. I must be really loud because mine's almost an arm length. I was covering it there, but all right, here we go. Azure in the blue, O'Con in the gray, and as tradition, I missed my fight clock. Busy talking. Basically, all the ladies are... Oh, that's great. I have Billy's address. I should send him a stripper. Oh, nice jab and right hook there for O'Con. O'Con moving in and out. Good footwork, but he catches a body kick from Azure. Nice leg kick, though. Left hook for O'Con. O'Con's got some hands. Azure has great kicks, though. Oh, Azure gets the takedown quick. Got the back. Oh, wow. Azure getting him down there quick with the championship wrestler. O'Con gets back up quickly, but eats a knee to the body, and they're back to the center of the cage. Oh, nice front kick there from Azure and a low leg kick. Looks like they really brought out a lot of talent for this week. Nice left hand there from Azure. And just to be clear, I don't blame Dana or the UFC for my ban on YouTube. I blame whoever that idiot employee is over there. I think somebody got trigger happy, honestly, and just didn't know what they were doing and just started clicking everybody that had keywords in there. That's what I'm going to assume. But I'm not putting it to chance. Like I said, I am diversifying myself. And if you're looking to follow along, I'm at 320 right now. Oh, Azure going for the takedown again there. Doesn't get it, but lands another knee to the body and a low leg kick. Azure's very quick getting in and out. I mean, these are bantamweights, but... Oh, 1-2 there from O'Con. Azure slips it. Left hook to the body there from Ocon. Now, of course, we seen a left hook to the body from hell earlier. Oh, 1-2 from Azure. Brutal leg kicks. This guy's got... Oh, wow. Big right hand from Azure. This guy's got some leg-breaking kicks. I mean, literally. Oh, big left hook and a right hand there from Azure. I mean, that hurt Ocon. Ocon lands a left hook counter. Azure lands a right hook and then... Oh, slips on the guillotine, though. Ocon had his neck straight up. He might get this big mistake by Ocon. That was a rookie mistake, but too late in the round, maybe too much sweat or something. Ocon gets out of it. Put a condom on the mic. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, the clan. All right, 2 minutes left here in the first round here, you dirty bastards. I like this venue because you can hear like single people calling out because it's like just the families and a few other people here. Oh, nice elbow there from Ocon and they break. Back to the center. Oh, nice low leg kick there from Azure. I am planning a trip to the Training Institute, though, and to this arena. It's kind of my invitation only, but I'm going to push myself in. Nice left hook to the body there from Ocon. Azure with the low leg kick. What can I say? I enjoy a good party, guys. Oh, you're good, man. I love it. And Azure, great combination. Goes for the takedown again. Ocon blocks it, but he ate some shots in the process. Oh, and Ocon lands a big overhand right. Jab and an overhand right. Oh, and another one of those blistering leg kicks there from Azure. And like I said, that is my favorite kind of knockout. And last Dana White Contender Series, I got to see a leg kick knockout. More leg kicks there from Azure. Oh, big left hook for Azure, but he eats an overhand right on the way in. He might have been hurt. Ocon popped him right off the top of the temple there. Thank you, the Quan. I appreciate it. Good wishes to you and your family as well, sir. Best Tarantino movie. Oh, Pulp Fiction by far. Yep, thank you, CJ. One of my all-time favorite movies by anybody, Pulp Fiction. Kill Bill is good, but Pulp Fiction is just amazing. Nice knee to the body there from Azure. Oh, big right hook from Azure here towards the end of the round. Wow, it's Mayweather gets... So what's the deal with this? They're making such this big deal about 41-year-old Floyd Mayweather getting juked by a basketball player in a charity game. Honestly, I mean, I get that it was a cool looking highlight, but the guy's not a basketball player. I mean, if you don't get the best of Floyd Mayweather, I mean, shouldn't you be embarrassed? It should be a trivia question because there's only one answer. Yeah, don't be a square. I like that. He's never been good at basketball. Dude's like 5'6". Just because he's black doesn't mean he can play basketball. I mean, these guys are kind of racist, don't you think? Assuming just because he's black, he should be able to play basketball. Seems awful racist to me. Reservoir Dogs is a great one, man. All right, here we go. Round 2. And hey, I got my clock going. Ocon in the gray, Azure in the blue. Oh, and they screwed their clock up here on TV. It was frozen. Oh, nice straight right there from Azure. Ocon's looking really wild in and out with his movement, and he gets caught with a couple shots coming in there. Look at Ocon. Oh, and he throws like a jumping Stockton slap there. Eats an overhand right there from Azure. Ocon, I don't know what kind of advice he got here, but I'm not liking the way he's coming out this round. Eats 2 big leg kicks. And Ocon's going to start having some issues walking here pretty soon. Those are another big leg kick. Buckles, Ocon. Those are brutal leg kicks. Combination up top from Okan and straight right from Azur. Azur's countering him a lot, but now the jab and the overhand right for Okan. Oh, he floored him with that leg kick. Lands the inside leg kick, and Azur goes for the combination. Okan able to get out of the way of that one, but those legs are just about toast. Oh, God. Basketball. I refused to watch that movie. My wife actually wanted to, and then there was the one Love and Basketball. My wife wanted to go see that. It's like, I guess that was baseball and basketball. Never mind. It just made me think of that movie for some reason. But yeah, no, they're definitely not the same thing. Oh, and Azur got the back of Okan now, throws him down for a minute. He does not want to wrestle with Azur either. Nice knee to the body there from Azur. And we seen a brutal body shot earlier. He's all about the money. Well, he did do the charity game. He did do a charity game. I can't fault him for that. So like everybody wanted to give Ben Askren, a bunch of grief for that wrestling match against Jordan Burroughs. Oh, God, that was a brutal leg kick. Azur floors him twice more with leg kicks and then lands the three-piece up top, gets the takedown, and I think he should try to let Okan stand up again. I don't think Okan's going to have a very good time standing up. You don't like a romance movie once in a while? Not really. So you should feel bad for my wife. Somebody said one of their favorite movies was Titanic in the last one. I hate Titanic. I gotta tell you guys, I cannot stand the movie Titanic. Because it's false advertisement. It's a love movie and like 5 minutes of it's about the Titanic. The fact that they got on the Titanic and had a love story, that's the only part of it that has anything to do with the damn Titanic. And they tried to say it's like the greatest movie of all time. I hate that ship. A lot of people hate that ship. A bunch of people died. It was a shitty ship. Oh, big hooks and a hammer fist there from Azur. Azur just dominating this second round. Definitely on the way to a 10-8 if he doesn't get the finish here. Big left hooks to the temple here from Azur. He is just riding Okan like a broken bull. Big shots to the body here, too. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. My daughter was talking about lawyer movies the other day. You guys want to see Oh, he's got the neck! Azur's got the neck! He's got hooks and he may get this. Oh, he rolls him over! Herb Dean's the referee. He likes stopping fights for chokes. Ask Ben Askren. No, he's not quite underneath. Oh, big right hooks from Azur. Azur's just punishing Okan. Now he flattens him out. He's trying to get underneath. He might get a neck crank here. He's really clanking on that neck. And Azur's corner just said, finish it. I swear he sounded like the Mortal Kombat guy. Big right hooks from Azur. Wow. I mean, he is just beating Okan. Big right hooks here on Okan. And he's got the hooks in around the back again. Okan doing a decent job sliding here to the side. Oh, there it is! What is the key to the choke, guys? You got to flip him off. And he flips him off. That's right. He's got it. He's got it. Nate Diaz was on to something with the flip off. Oh, but now he's pounding him in the hook. Oh, and he lasts. So there actually is something to the flip off. The fatality. And I'll tell you guys what it is. When you go behind somebody, you're going to take, if you're right-handed like I am, you're going to take this right hand, you're going to take it underneath the neck. Like this. Right under here. And pretend this is still under my neck. You're going to take this bone and you're going to lift your hand up like that. And then you're going to take this other hand. You're going to take the left hand and you're going to flip. You're going to flip the person off. Then you're going to take it and you're going to take this left hand, wrap it around back behind the neck, and you can't see it, but what you want to do is actually lift this hand up like that, and it makes kind of a lever. So if you ever have to choke someone unconscious, there you go. Don't say I never gave you anything. All right, Chris O'Con versus Hunter Ozur. The clock starts. Let's start the fight, guys. Here we go, round 3. And third fight here. Oh, I thought I'd started the clock. Apparently, I didn't start right, which means, oh, wow, another one of these big leg kicks from Ozur. I'm at 445. If you're looking to sync up, though, Azur's just popping him, and his corner's saying, finish him. Misses the leg kick there, though. Oh, big right hook there for O'Con. Oh, and O'Con lands a couple of shots, and Ozur goes for the takedown. But he gets it. 4:25 left here in the third round now. Photoshop Mike behind Mike in your mind. I thought he had nap time for sure. Nice. Oh. Ozur trying to get that choke there. Spinning him around. Ozur is extremely athletic. If he doesn't get this finish, though, this is already a competitive week to get a contract. I mean, there's nothing to say that Dana won't give 3 contracts in a week. He definitely has in the past. There's been some guys that have not gotten it that I thought deserved it, though. Much like my buddy Sam Alvey's friend Chris, who's in PFL now. I can't think of his last name off the top of my head. But he was sleeping on Sam Alvey's couch at the time. And he was going to retire when Dana snubbed him. But now he ended up entering the PFL. I don't know why. I can't think of his last name right now. But speaking of PFL, guys, tomorrow, Kayla Harrison comes back. Oh, and Ozur got the standing guillotine here. Really cranking on this. It's hard to get guillotine nowadays, but that's about as strong a crank as you're going to get. He's real. Oh, and he turns the other way on it. Gets the back. He's so athletic. I would hate to see him not get the finish here. Going underneath the neck again. He's got the flip off. He's got it. Oh, he's tightening. He's gripping up now. He's got this. I think he's got it. O'Con might go out. O'Con doesn't want to tap. O'Con's turned to the side of this. I was amazed O'Con was able to get out the last time, though. He's pushing on that elbow. And Bisping is right. He is at a weird angle, and O'Con is out. Oh, now Ozur's got behind it. O'Con keeps moving. Oh, no, he's really squeezing now. He turned the wrong direction. Now he's going for the other way. If he would have turned to his right to tighten that up, instead he turned to the left right as O'Con was pushing on that elbow. He's still got plenty of time here, though. Minute 40 left in the third round. And obviously, I know it's very easy for me to say what he should do sitting here watching it. Trust me, it's much harder when you're in there. And I realize that. I'm not criticizing Ozur. I watched tapes back of my old judo matches, and I don't know how many times I could look at my own fights all day and say, man, I should have done this. I should have moved to the left. I should have moved to the right. And lands a right hook. And he's got hooks again. O'Con keeps moving to his side, which is what he needs to do. He's making it really hard for Ozur to flatten him out. O'Con may end up lasting the distance, which could screw Ozur out of a contract here. Jones is trying to clear his division. Well, he had cleared it once, and then he kind of went away, and now there's some names again. I'm trying to get a hold of those videos. I talked to my sensei. I had sent him some text to see if he'd had them, and he said that he had given them to me at one time. I didn't want to correct him, but I think he's mistaken because I don't remember him giving me the videos of myself, but maybe he did and I forgot. It's been so long. But I know I lost a lot of VHS tapes in a flood. Unfortunately, we had our septic tank. We were in Pennsylvania, and we had our septic tank flood the downstairs when we were out of town. And there's not much worse than that. Azur goes for a head kick there at the end. I mean, he tried everything he could to finish that fight, and Dana claps, kind of has a slightly amused look on his face, but no stand there. I'm going to guess, unfortunately, Azur probably didn't get the contract. Rumor is that Masvidal gets denied. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I would not be surprised, Billy. That's a good one, comedic genius. He's going after that record. What's the record? Comedic genius probably knows. I'll give you 1,000 points. No, I have no idea what it would be, but what's next for Triple C? A surgery, I believe, is next, and then I believe they pinned him down that he's going to defend the Bantamweight Championship next. I really think flyweight is over. Unfortunately, I really think flyweight is over. You've seen John Lineker signed with ONE FC after the UFC cut him, which is preposterous. But I've reached out to John Lineker because he'd be a good guy to be on the show. I talked to them some on Twitter. We may get him on there. That's the main reason, really, for me, for Twitter, is to network. And the more followers I get, and I will... Oh, 237s and a 30-26. No surprise there on the decision. Remember, Masvidal is a dude in street fights. Akimbo sliced back in 2007. Yes, he did. So when it's at Fights W Friends, just look for my for the logo. It's actually Michael Benedict at Fights with Friends, but Usman just ragdolls Masvidal. All right, well, I prepared a speech. Write this guy's down. Don't go back to it now, but I prepared a speech actually for the beginning of this and a little bit of a dramatic entrance. And I don't think anybody was here at 5 o'clock to see it. Maybe like 2 people, but I would appreciate you watch that later. Let me know what you think of it. Kurt Angle, yep. All right, 3 in. I remember him by the reverse triangle he got caught with in Bellator. Oh, yep, that is true. That should have been a trivia question. All right, and speaking of trivia questions, let's throw another trivia question out there. Give you guys a little more time for refresh now, because I know a lot of times those ads are refreshing. So hopefully you're refreshing while I'm talking. And 5, 4, 3. Hunter Azur moves to 7-0. 2, 1. Give you another second. Hopefully for those to refresh. Anybody who's not. And here we go. Another Ali question here. Who did Muhammad Ali fight in the Thrilla in Manila? Who was it against? Yes, he does wear it with his 3 belts. Who did... Oh, there it is. Wow! IDK! IDK, you were quick. Dean was right there too. Foreman was the Rumble in the Jungle. We just talked about that one. Oh, I didn't say Foreman though, did I? Thrilla in Manila was Ali and Frazier though. I believe it was their 3rd fight. So IDK, we got to look at the scoreboard here. I got to start throwing some more boxing in here more often. Billy got the first 3 though. The 4th question was IDK, then Izzy gets number 5, and then IDK IDK is just one question behind. Dean, you are right there. Yeah, I was thinking it was number 3. Yep, third fight. Got it. Yeah, if you guys have not seen that fight, I mean, it is not for the weak of heart. It is brutal. A lot of people. Yes, you definitely get 2 honorable mentions. Dean with the knowledge tonight and the donation. All right, let's throw another one out here real quick while we're waiting here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And thank you guys. We got as many people or more watching this on the second channel than we usually do on the third channel. I know Tuesday's a hard night for a lot of people. So thanks everybody for showing up. Let's get to the trivia question though. Who was the first ever black heavyweight champion in boxing? Who was the first ever black heavyweight champion? Kenneth Berg and Antonio Tricoli coming up next. Pretty quick, even odds on this. Plus 160 over for Tricoli here. And IDK had it there. Jack Johnson. IDK knows his boxing. Dempsey and Lewis, some good guesses there. I'm not sure how black Dempsey was. I don't think Dempsey was black at all. I think he was like pretty white. That black guy, bro. All right, and IDK has moved into a tie with Billy. Got a challenge this week, Billy. 6 weeks in, though. Billy's got 4 wins. Ashley Ward, who I haven't seen in a little while, has got 2 wins. Out of Norway, Kenneth Byrne. Some light heavyweights coming up here. All right, here we go. Next question. Go ahead and refresh your browsers. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up there, Nelson? I'm doing really good, brother. How are you? Izzy GSP. Oh, I love that. I love it just throwing out names. You're going to get it one of these times. All right, guys. Hopefully everybody's browser's refreshed. This politician famously called the UFC human cockfighting. Who was the politician who called the UFC human cockfighting? And as much as I have some respect for this man, he may have had some ulterior motives. Billy Hughes, McCain, you are correct. And Billy moves back into first place at 4,000. There, Nelson right there. Nigel. Great job, sir. And for extra points, we'll see if anybody can piece this out. What were the ulterior motives that John McCain could have had to be against MMA? First UFCs were, to be fair. Yeah. Women's vote? No. Anybody but Billy. I'm just kidding. Boxing revenue. It was John McCain's wife. John McCain's wife. It's boxing revenue is not there. She was involved with somebody else that's involved with boxing. You're getting there close, but that's not actually it. Not had trouble. There was an ulterior motive that a lot of people said that he had. Kind of a sneaky motive. There's a lot of things that are, reasons that he had that he may have felt were legit. But there was also a sneaky motive behind it. It was not football. Billy's on the right. He's on the right way on boxing. Unions, nope. And they are now a sponsor of the UFC. I believe they did end up becoming a sponsor of the UFC later, so it didn't matter as much. All right, Billy, that's a close one. I want to give it to you. So, Billy, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a T on that one. I'm going to give you a T for tiebreaker. So if there's a tie, Billy has the tiebreaker. It was actually Budweiser. His wife, John McCain's wife, was heavily involved with Budweiser, who was the biggest sponsor of boxing. And she helped lobby for it. Yep, first true question. She helped lobby against the UFC, and so did John McCain, to save the revenue of Budweiser because they were deeply invested in boxing at the time. Graham had an MMA lover, and he was oh, that's great. Antonio Tricoli, back-to-back wins, finished 7 of 11 wins, 3 knockouts, 4 submissions, competed against UFC veterans Douglas Lima, Volkman, and Wilson Oliveira. Very impressive. Oh, that's great. I'm actually a big fan of John McCain, despite what our president has to say about him. Nobody's perfect. And I had a beer and actually grabbed a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I want a Slurpee beer. I don't usually go with the Mike's Hard Lemonade, but I wanted to grab the wife something the other night. She hardly ever drinks. So they had like a 2 for $3.50 on like these Mike's Harder lemonades. And I got a strawberry lemonade and a regular lemonade. She's like, keep the regular lemonade. I won't drink that. So, am I heavily invested? God, I wish, Dean. I'm heavily invested in Winco. That's about it. Heavily invested in Winco and a few stocks from Robinhood. A little birdie told me that if you use this code, that you can actually go over there to Robinhood and believe it or not, you can get yourself a free stock to start your investment with. How about that? Robinhood hooking us up. I said, if you haven't gotten that stock yet, what are you waiting for? It's free. Start your retirement for free. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? All right. And my stream's kind of freezing. I don't know about your guys's, but all right, here we go. Oh, and they're going, oh, and I'm going to have to restart that time clock. I thought they were starting it. They were just going to the teletape. They're taking their time today. What company is the stock in? Whose choice? It's your choice, but they give you a thing of, it's like 3 different companies behind a door. They give you, and it's like a lottery ticket. So I don't know why I didn't figure this out before, but why don't I just pause this for a minute and sync myself up with the fight? All right, now we're synced. Now that you can finally pause ESPN Plus. Nice front kick to the body there from Tricoli, and that is completely synced up. Nice low leg kick there from Berg. ESPN app had some glitches coming out. They're fixing it fairly quickly, though, I will say. Nice left hook there from Tricoli. Nice body kick from Tricoli. Remember, the odds on this were almost even. Tricoli is slight underdog, plus 165. So if you're betting, that's not super slight. I mean, you get a 160, or no, I'd have to look at it again. I forget now exactly what it was, but it was close. Berg, I believe, a slight favorite. Damn right to hell with a brown eyebrow. Oh, Jesus. Burger King, $1. Well, Jack in the Box has 2 for $1 tacos, though. No tacos for me tonight, guys. I have some big London broils marinating in some beer right now. And I'm about to stick them in the oven, or I might call my wife or young David to stick them in the oven so they'll be done about the time that I'm done with this stream. I've just been craving a lot of beef lately, which means I'm probably like protein deficient or something. I don't know. Tokole really trying to drag Berg to the ground. Yeah, I love London broil. I love a lot of the meats that aren't as fatty, which is actually what's really good for you too. Sirloins are some of my favorites, especially the petite sirloins, and I love wild game. Wild game, I mean, you got to marinate it. You got to know how to cook it. A lot of people have said that have had like elk or deer or something. They talk about it like being gamey or tough. And yeah, it can be. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you that you have to learn how to cook it correctly. I had a boss that told me he didn't like elk. And I was so obsessed. I'm like, no, I'm like, trust me, if you like beef, you like elk. You don't know how to prepare it. I'm like, let me prepare it for you. And I did. I marinated it for a couple days and ended up smoking it. And he's like, hey, it's delicious. I do like fish. It's delicious. Oh, beautiful. Ichimata. Speaking of judo earlier from Tokole. One of my favorite throws. The Uchimata, when you see them where they kind of turn their back and they flip their leg in between the other guy's legs and sweep. Oh, he's going for an arm triangle. He might have this. This is deep. Tokole's got a deep arm triangle here. Oh, he needs to... Oh, yeah. Spin in and tighten this. Tokole's got to be really patient here. Somebody who's really good at this is Gegard Mousasi. You got to have a lot of patience when you don't have a perfect angle on this arm triangle. And he's kind of allowing Berg to free his neck up. And Berg going for a little Kimura attempt here. He's not trying to get a Kimura here. He's just using it as a counter to try to get out of this. Oh, he went for the rear naked. I thought he had it under for a minute, and then he lost it. Tokole goes with the other arm here now, and now he's not close to under. Oh, now he might have it, though. Oh, he's got a neck crank here, and he gets tapped him with a neck crank. Wow. So there's another way you can do that. I was talking about the rear naked, where you go through and you flip them off, and you take it over. Wow. I think he says, I got this, bitch. Did anybody understand what that is? He might have said Bisp. Maybe he was saying something to Bisbing. I kind of want to hear what he said. I might have to back that up just a second. I am, because I have no idea what he just said. I think he might have said, how about that bitch? Or he said something to Bisbing. I'm going to watch this choke again here. Oh, I hope you guys don't have any more earthquakes, man. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. We had some when I was living in Reading. Okay, I want to hear what he said here. Oh, he said something in Spanish. I think he said, hey, muhu, ay cabeza. Is what it sounded like. Cabeza, of course, is head. So I don't know what the rest of that was all about. He said 9/11 was an inside job. Oh, gee, you're going to get me kicked off of another channel here, Izzy. Am I froze for you guys? Oh, no, it was just froze on my screen. That was kind of strange. Mine was completely froze. I thought I was out again. Oh, so what is he? Oh, hey, maybe he did. That would be quite the thing to say. Imagine if he said that in like Portuguese or Mexican Spanish or something. After winning a fight, 9/11 was an inside job. That would be kind of hilarious. And I probably should not repeat that because the powers that be will probably kick me off of YouTube. But guys, I will tell you in another language. I will tell you, Daily Motion does not have the love for copyright that YouTube has. And I'm going to tell you, when I have my channel up, when it's approved over on Daily Motion, you're going to see some fights posted quick. So what I'm going to do when we're watching a fight, I shouldn't even say this on stream. You guys know what I'm getting at. What if it was trying to kill you? Oh, jeez. Oh, I couldn't kill a deer or cattle or something. It's hard, man. I got to admit, it is hard. Winner by submission, Antonio Tricoli, neck crank, 357 in the first round. We are all animal. Are you vegan, though? You're not a hunter, I guess. Oh, what if I was trying to kill? Oh, yeah, I get it. We're all animals deep inside. Yes, we are. I like hunting, but I have a little bit of issue with it. Ethically, I don't at all. But when I see that beautiful animal, I'm just being 100% honest, and I kind of wish I could turn it off. My daughter is a savage. She will just stand up and boom. She doesn't give a shit. She's killed antelope already, elk, buck. She does not mess around. And she's been a sharpshooter since she was 4 years old. She's just got that dead eye. We used to call her sharpshooter when she was like 4 and 5. I mean, if my daughter is dating a guy now, but I don't worry a whole lot about her. She's not real big, but she was a wrestler for several years. She knows how to choke the shit out of people. Don't piss her off. And she's a damn sniper with a gun. How long do you live? How many responsibilities does this animal have? Are you ever in danger? Like I said, it's not ethical to me at all because I eat meat. Yep, exactly. We used to call her Gator Grip for that choke, too. She used to choke the shit out of her brother. Thanks to question before every meal. We actually have some video that I don't like to show because young David doesn't like it. But she's almost 2 years younger than David. And I think she was like 4 and David was like 6. They might have been like 5 and 7, but it's when they were in judo. And I hate to embarrass him, but yeah, she was throwing him all over the yard. And then she's just choking him out over and over again. She was brutal back in the day. I don't mind gator killing. She still got a hell of a grip. But thanks to question before every meal. Is this animal a danger to you? Are you a vegan, Izzy? Animals don't kill, they eat. Yeah, exactly. That's what bears, they don't give a shit, man. They just start eating you. They don't kill you first. If they're not hungry, they're not going to bother you. But they'll just start eating. An animal's full, they don't really pose a danger. Most animals, you're correct. The strange thing is, I wonder about wolves, though, because there's a lot of dogs. All dogs come from wolves. And I have 3 dogs in the house right now. So my dog, he will eat until he is full, and he will stop. That bull can sit full all day long. The other 2 dogs in the house, they're as dumb as goldfish. It's my mother-in-law's dog and my daughter's friend that's living with us temporarily. She has a dog, and both of them they will eat until they explode if you let them. I'm pretty sure. I eat everything. Packs kills. There's rules. There's definitely rules, Izzy. I would never take a shot at an animal unless I had a clear shot. I'd never criticize a hunter unless I was a vegan. I can't stand that farming of these animals where they're abused. It's a much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Too many beers already. It's a much more pleasant kill, much more peaceful for them to live a great life. And then you get one perfect shot and boom. So dead comes up inside them. Yeah, it depends on the animal. I would definitely say, though, is he definitely a wolf? I'm pretty sure they'll jack you up whether they're hungry or not. Love to be on the boat during an episode of Swamp Peoples. All right, we should throw a trivia question out here real quick. So everybody refresh your browsers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give everybody an extra second. Ben, I ordered the 3-piece of the soda. Y'all gave me the MGM buffet. You notice he got the 3-piece, though. He got the flying knee and 2 shots afterwards. And I got to give it to Ben Askren. He said, I don't blame Masvidal at all for taking the 2 shots after when I was unconscious. He says, I talked so much smack. He said, I deserved it. He said, I've been talking smack for 10 years. And he says, hey, that's my comeuppance. So I got a lot of respect from that. So live, I'm absorbing the injury. I hear you. All right, guys, next trivia question. Where was the first ever UFC allowed? UFC 1. What was the beginning? What was the city? And now I just realized I'm feeding Billy on this question. I'm pretty sure. When you die, you will be eating. Denver, Colorado. Oh, Michael Polly, virtually identical. You were like milliseconds behind Billy. But Billy gets it again. And Billy's about to go up. My chat shows I beat Billy. I figured it probably did virtually identical. It's because you were so close. And it's on your screen. If you refresh, though, you'll see that Billy beats you by just like a second. So if you answer a question right after somebody else, and I've had this issue with a few people, you will actually show up most of the time before them. Then when you refresh, it'll come back in the same order. So, but if you want, I can send you a screenshot, Billy, or I can just show you. Well, it's easy enough. Not that you're doubting me, but just so we're all on the up and up. You can see here, Michael, on yours, I know it does say you. Because a lot of times there's this issue. But here's Billy, and there's you on my chat. So just milliseconds behind. Either fleas or maggots. Arizona. Damn, who remembers when Arizona drinks were it? I still like the half and half, man. The Arnold Palmer half and half. Pretty tasty, man. Especially when it's really hot out and you're super thirsty, and ice cold Arnold Palmer half and half is like the best. I figured virtually. All right, guys, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break. If you guys want to throw your own trivia questions out there, whatever you want to talk about, I'll be back real quick. Hey, hon. Hey, right, guys. Oh, and the fight's over. No, I'm just kidding. They are just about in the cage here, though. Joe Selecki, 6 first-round finishes, finished 6 of 7 wins, 5 submissions. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. We have not seen a submission in Contender Series for a while, and God, I love knockouts, but I like to see some more submissions sometimes too. It seems like lately we're really missing the submissions in MMA, and maybe that's because everybody's training it now and everybody's got much better submission defense. Looks like Billy threw a trivia question out there. Hey, thank you, Billy. Did somebody get it? When's the last year Connor won a fight? 2009. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm going to throw a trivia question out real quick before these guys start, since second guy's coming to the cage right now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we talked about the first state to legalize MMA. What was the last state in the country to legalize MMA? It was just like a year ago. What was the last state in the union to legalize MMA? Jesse Wallace, 4-fight win streak. Billy Hughes, you got it, sir. New York. CJ had it right behind it. 7 had it like a second behind you. Very close. Probably first on his screen. Dean have Kansas. Luckily, it wasn't Kansas. You would think after Wichita, man. I don't know if I want to ever see MMA in Kansas anymore. We ain't in Kansas anymore, Dorothy, and we ain't about to be. Jesse Wallace versus Joe Selecki. Main event here. Wallace 26, Selecki 25. Wallace an inch taller at 5'10", but Selecki has the inch reach advantage at 70.5. All right, and here we go. Ready, fight. And here we go. And I'm going to pause just for a second so we are synced up on the clock. So glad that ESPN Plus finally got their pausing down. Oh, and they exchanged body kicks to start this one out. If I was first on mine. I'm sure you were. I figured that. Oh, big right hands and left hooks from Selecki. Selecki's got some heavy hands. Look how stocky he is for 155. Wallace looks like a malnourished book nerd, to be honest. So Selecki's he's got some vicious hands and a big left hook and a right hand. Wallace wants to get this down to the ground. Oh, nice straight left there from Selecki. Grabs the leg, and he's already got the back. Wallace almost rolls right into his back here, but right into side control there. Not the best movement there from Mr. Wallace. I'm not super impressed with him so far. You were 7. Jeez. Oh, big ground and pound here from Selecki. Joseph Selecki is for real. Why the F I was first coming. And Selecki landed some big ground and pound here. Well, Selecki might be for real, but God, I gotta tell you, Wallace, he looks like the punk that's skateboarding on your sidewalk right now. Guy's got no muscle tone. Ever gonna do a Let's Play Poker? Like online? Or like me and David like play and you guys watch? I haven't really played much. I haven't played online poker in so long. Is there an easy one that we could all play together, Izzy? Because I would definitely be interested in that. You guys tell me what it is, and I will just go on there. And if I have to pay for it, I'll buy it. What is it, Izzy? You play, but slow pace. Huh. All right, Selecki's got... Oh, he's he had the hooks in, but Wallace moved away from it. He moved the right way there, but he had to move to his right, but that gave Selecki his back. Big hammer fists and rights. Selecki kind of had him set up there. Oh, big shots there. I was playing an app version, and damn, hitting a win was like when he was seeing a flying knee by Masvidal. Down Texas Hold'em. Yeah, we gotta play some Texas Hold'em. I love poker. The only thing the online is definitely a different game. The only thing is mine's the only face that you guys are gonna see. So I'm the only one that's gonna have to be able to bluff. I guess we don't have to. I could just show a display capture. Yeah, I would definitely play though. Send me a link to that, Izzy. Or if somebody has a good link to some poker, we definitely do some poker nights. They're about to switch my days off. I think they're going to give me 2 days off in a row finally. And I'll have an announcement as soon as I find out. Selecki's going for the gate. I don't think he's got this. Oh, he might. Oh, Wallace turns over the wrong direction. He might get this up against the cage. He's under the neck. Oh, Wallace is out! And Selecki chokes him unconscious. Talk about don't leave it to the judges, and that gets a standing ovation from the big man. If they won't give you the contract, choke it out of him. And you see, I think that's his mom, the guy Selecki's mom, crying there in the crowd. Got to be proud about his boy. Her boy. Oh, excuse me. Well, you got to practice first. I don't have to practice. Practice? We're talking about practice? I don't want to brag, Izzy, but no. I actually, it's been almost 10 years since I've played online Texas Hold'em because I had an addiction. Oh, man, I had a really bad addiction. And I actually was within 2 contestants of qualifying for the World Series of Poker online. Well, what it was is there's the online version, and then if I had qualified for this one, they would fly you out to wherever it is, Vegas, and then I believe what it is I would be playing off screen to win a shot to get on screen. His wife could be his mother. Is that his wife? I didn't know. I wasn't sure if that was his mother or his wife. It's hard to tell from angle and stuff. I'm not saying anything against whoever that is. You're stronger now. You were just good. Yep. Coach mode. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played in a long time. But Joe Selecki, winner by submission, guillotine choke. 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Well, if I didn't have to go to work, like I would literally, here's my dream. So part of course is this, but I think this is the future for a lot of people. And I think especially a lot of you guys that are younger, they're really nervous. They started posing nude again, is what I heard. They took it away, and then I heard it wasn't very successful. But I came up with this term. I'm sure other people have used it, but I call it intrapreneur. So it's like entrepreneur, only with the internet. So what I say, there's ways out there. Obviously, you can do podcasting, you can do Twitch, you can do eBay, which I was doing eBay for a while. If you're a good enough poker player, I hate to say try to take your money off gambling because that seems pretty stressful if you have to pay your rent that way. But I mean, if you were on poker, and especially if you bet on fights, I'll tell you what, I've been doing really good betting on fights. I've gotten one wrong since I started. One wrong, and that was Gustafson and Anthony Smith. So I got lucky. Take your shirt off, wave like a helicopter. I will not be doing that. Rockabye Wallace. Yep, Joe Selecki, 8-2, 6 wins by submission. Gotta get a contract. Who's the contracts go to tonight, guys? I think you might be right, Billy, about 2 contracts, but they might give out 3 too. I killed the sportsbook, Fook Poker. That's just a picture of the app. Oh, did you send me a picture of the app? I didn't see it. Sorry. Did you send me? Oh, did you email it to me? Sorry, man. I thought you were putting a link in the chat. But yeah, I'll check it out. If you guys ever have anything that you guys want to see me do, or you just have ideas for the show and different things, I'm not saying I have time to do everything, so don't get offended if I don't. But never, never hesitate to email me at fightsofriends@gmail.com, and just email me to say hi, so I have your email. If you don't mind, I promise you, I swear on my mother that I will not sell your email. I don't even know who the hell I would sell it to. But I really need to insulate myself and diversify beyond YouTube. Because, I mean, the fact that I'm here streaming on another channel says right there that, I know that I can't fully depend on this. Uncle Dana not playing. I've heard he's a really good poker player. I've heard I guess he's been kicked out of several casinos. Dutch guy did some videos on that, actually. Patoli, that's what I mean. Yeah, Patoli gets one. I think we might get 3. Periscope app. I definitely want to look into Periscope. I guess you can get donation. Those little hearts are donations. But if I'm not mistaken, Izzy, if they changed it, Periscope app is it only live streaming and a limit of 10 minutes? Dude, you don't think Patoli gets in? I think he probably does. No, I wasn't saying that. If that's what... So, a crutch back there. 4 winners are there. The 5th one, there's just a crutch sitting by the chair. Needs to be 3. I think there should be 3. But you never know. I've seen guys that I thought should get it in the past, and they didn't get in. I did. We watched all the fights. That was a great fight, man. Patoli and Sumter. I definitely think you should get one. I don't know. And while we're waiting, I should throw a trivia question out there, though I still have some left. I don't need to save them for later. All right, everybody, refresh your browsers while we're waiting on Uncle Dana. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, Mackie Patoli really liked him. All right, here we go. What is the name of the show that hosts the most viewed fight companions on YouTube, but has never gotten a strike, coincidentally? What is the name of the most viewed fight companion on YouTube, but has never gotten a strike? What's the name of the show, the podcast that runs it? There it is, CG, you are right, Joe Rogan. All right, and Dana is talking through his decisions right now. Ooh, he says it's hard to tell people, no, this is their dream. I'm thinking maybe he's only given 2. What a great night of fights, though. My God. Oh, he's breaking down all the fights. Jonathan Pierce, yeah, that guy came out like an animal. You don't get kicked out of a casino for winning in poker. Well, he got kicked out of several casinos. I've heard of people doing it. They have the right to kick you out. All right, Jonathan Pierce with the first contract tonight. Congratulations, Jonathan Pierce. And another Hawaiian in the second fight. 2 for $15.98 in trivia. Oh, and he's talking about how much smaller the Hawaiian was. Oh. And Dana's saying Patolo, there you go, Michael Pauly. Patolo gets it. Dana says he'd like to see him cut a weight class. He is pretty small for the class. Oh, and he's talking about Ocon first, the guy that lost. That was a great fight. I was impressed with both of these guys. Oh, and it looks like I think he is going to give out 3. I knew Dana would like that. He definitely kept trying to finish him. Oh, wow. For those of you that didn't hear, Hunter, Dana White invited him on the show, said he wanted another fight before he came on the show at 7-0. Dana said, okay, he risked his shot at Dana White Contender Series, got that win, gets the win tonight, and he gets a contract. So 3 contracts so far. Dude, it was a great night, Billy. This is definitely one of the best nights of fights in Contender Series history so far. We got some stars being born tonight. And we still have another trivia question, so don't go anywhere. All right. And Antonio makes it to the UFC. 4 contracts. Will we see a 5th? And he's coming out on crutches. Damn. Joseph Selecki gets a 4th contract here. Wow, the 5th contract. 5 fights, 5 contracts. The first time in Contender Series, Dana White just gave out 5 contracts. And I can't say I disagree. And I like that. I like Dana's attitude tonight. I'd like to see more of this Dana. He says, my guys are saying that I'm looking for finishes. And he says, I'm not necessarily looking for finishes. I'm looking for guys that are going for finishes. I says, I'm looking for killers. And I saw 5 killers tonight. So, I like it. You get a contract, and you get a contract, and you get a contract. All right, let's throw another trivia question out there, though. And 5... 4, 3, wow, that is one busted up face. 2, 1. Jonathan Pierce. I like this guy. All right, here we go. This is a fairly easy one. This heavyweight champion went by the nickname The Maniac. For those that are still in there, this one's a fairly easy one. I think. What heavyweight champion went by the nickname The Maniac? There we go, Scott F. If you'd have came in earlier, might have gave Billy a run for his money. Definitely had some competition tonight. IDK had 3. Let's add them up. Billy got the first 3 of the night. Then it was ITK, then Izzy, then IDK got 2 more in a row. So him and Billy were tied. Then Billy gets one, goes up to 4, gets another one, goes up to 5, then goes up to 6. And then CJ comes in. And now Scott, but with 6 of the 12 questions. Season 1 champion. Yes, the champ is here. Defends his belt again. He's actually got his trophy, though. I only know boxing. I'm going to start throwing more boxing out there. Because, man, we can't have Billy winning every week. I said, so 7 weeks through, Billy's won 5 weeks. This is week 7 of this season, right, Billy? So 5 weeks has been Billy. Ash Award 2. You're real close to me just calling the season here, Billy. And then I need to mix 5 contracts, CJ. They're talking to Hunter Azure right now. Dana definitely having an affair, says Izzy. Oh, we can't assume that. Izzy just likes Laura Senko. I think Izzy's girl needs to watch out for Laura. Yeah, Billy definitely close to getting another. He just got the trophy from last year. A couple more weeks, and it's back-to-back for the champ, the time bender. Yup. Who's the trophy wife? They never show Dana's wife at all. I think they've said her name before, and it's out there and stuff. I'm not going to talk about it. If he wanted his family to be in the public, he would put that out there. So I'm going to respect his privacy on that. I think those first 2 winners are doomed. They all got it tonight, IDK. All 5 of them. All 5 winners, and I really can't argue with any of them. It's Betty. Oh, that's great. Antonio Tricoli. I really like this guy, too. Goldilocks needs her own podcast. Oh, it's hilarious. Toey's dropping from 185 to 170 after tonight's fight. Yeah, Dana was saying that he's going to get him into the institute, teach him how to drop weight. He is really small for 185. Why would you argue? Nothing bad to say. Dana like Oprah tonight. I'm not going to argue. Like I said, when I think Dana deserves the criticizing, I'm not scared to criticize him. When he deserves the praise, I'm not afraid to praise him either. That's just fair. But guys, we have something big coming up this weekend, Thursday, guys. Big freaking card. I figured that. All right, guys, I'm going to change your guys' screen so you're looking at what I'm looking at, because this is an exciting Thursday coming up here. And thank you for the donation again, Dean. Really makes it worth it. It's always worth it with you guys, though. I always have a ton of fun with you guys. Helps me get some stress out during the week. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my second channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And let's check out, though, what we have coming this Thursday, because I think you guys are going to be as excited as I am. All right, this week's PFL, and wow, let's start at the bottom here. We got a lot of big names. You got Bojan Velikovic going in against Zeffirino. Excuse me. That's a good fight. Bobby Joe Dizelle, she is a deadly striker out of Canada. She's taking on another kickboxer, Larissa Pacheco. You got Henderson Ferreira. This guy is an animal. I think he's got a really good shot at getting that $1 million in the welterweight division. And he's taking on David Machad. Sabadu Sai back again. He's taking on Glyco Franca. That's a good fight. John Howard, UFC veteran. Of course, he's had some great battles, including a classic in the UFC against Uriah Faber. He's taken on the Hawaiian Ray Cooper III. Sarah Kaufman returns. The women return on this one. Sarah Kaufman versus Robert Payam Samad. Sarah got her finish last week. Morgan Fryer has her hands full against judo champ, 2 gold medals, Kayla Harrison. 4-0. Kayla went the distance for the first time in her last fight in PFL a few weeks ago. There's only 8 women in that division. Only 4 of them will go to the playoffs. So Kayla might need a finish this week, or she may not make the playoffs. Chris Curtis, this is the guy I was talking about. This is my friend. We got to get him on. He said he'd be on the show. I know I've been slacking on the interviews. I really haven't had too many guys on in a while. They don't get a lot of views for some reason. Not as many as you'd think. But Chris Curtis, this guy was sleeping on Sam Alvey's couch. Last time I talked to him when he was on Dana White Contender Series. He was about to retire when he didn't get the contract. He is set to shock the world, I believe, possibly against Magomed Karimov, the reigning defending PFL welterweight champion. That is a great main event. And I think Chris Curtis could very well shock the world. And if he gets that one, he could be the favorite in that welterweight division to get that $1 million. Oh, yeah, we need to do the rap battle. We do need to do the rap battle. I miss all the questions because of Laura. Billy has come celebrate the day Earth was gifted with the Time Bender and enjoy some PFL. Sanko needs to do Playboy. Do you guys need time to warm up? Well, we shouldn't have time to warm up, right? It should just be a rap battle. All right. You really want to rap? Open your Skype up. Somebody's going to call in and rap against Billy. Billy said he wanted to rap. Who's rapping against Billy? We're going to do it right now. CJ? You want to challenge Billy? And say, we can do it now. We need to play poker. Definitely need to play poker. I don't have time for poker tonight, but I definitely will get on. Definitely want to get on some poker. So, Skype profile, guys, it is... I'll put it up here for you guys. If somebody wants to... Are you ready? Are you ready, Billy? I know Billy said he wanted to rap. Call me there. Live Fights of Friends. I'm going to catch the engine. Oh, he chickens out. No, I'm just kidding. But Dad, I'll pay attention to the details much. All right. See you on Thursday, Billy. We'll plan it out. We'll have to have a regular... Maybe we'll have a night where we do poker and rap battle. That way we have things to fill in, not for MMA. I felt we can have a great night together just hanging out with trivia and everything without fights, to be honest, though. We can do it with poker. We can do it with games. Anybody out there have the new Tekken game? Because I just bought it for young David. And... I'll have to see how it streams, but we'll We could play that online too as well. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in on a second channel. I really appreciate it. When it loads up, if you go to the beginning, I did do a little preparation. I thought it was funny. I like that if you guys want to watch the beginning of it, I kind of had a little speech prepared. You can check it out or not check it out. But definitely what helps me for sure is to continue to watch these other videos, joining the Facebook group. We're not out of the woods here. I'm going against the UFC. There's no guarantee I'm going to win this appeal. Can you teach poker? Oh, can I teach poker? I mean, I could tell you the rules and stuff. Is that what you're saying? I thought you were good at poker. I have to choke you out each for good luck. Oh, Jesus. Yes, can't wait to see you on your birthday on Thursday, Billy. All right, Major League Baseball All-Star Game. I'm out on baseball. I'm a poor sport. I'm a fair weather fan. Oh, tips. Yeah. There's a lot of luck when it comes to Texas Hold'em, man, but it's just... don't overplay your hand. That would be my biggest tip. Don't overplay your hand. Oh, just grasping the concept. Yeah, I definitely could. We could do some tutorials on that. We could do some stuff on that on another live stream. Like I said, on the 17th, so next Wednesday, I have a meeting with work, and I'm going to find out what there is to bid. Oh, rating tips. Well, those are a little harder. I'd kind of have to show you examples. Really hard online. But I'm going to have a meeting with him at work on the 17th on Wednesday. You want to see my bluff? How do you know I bluff a lot? What makes you say that? 17th, they're going to show me what routes there are to bid on. Each of those is going to say what days they are off, and the new head of our division. I was talking to her, and I was really pushing her to get everybody to have back-to-back days off. So I'm definitely working towards that, but I'm definitely also hoping to cut down my commute, which would bring down my overall work time, because it's taking me as much as an hour and 15 and a couple times even an hour and 30 minutes to get home from work. So 30 minutes to get there. If I work 10, 11 hours, which I have been recently, and then I'm an hour and a half to commute back, I don't have much energy to do this. To be honest with you, I cannot wait till PFL, though, guys, on Thursday. I don't think I'm going to do the entire thing because it starts at 2:30, and I just don't think anybody's going to be here. So I think we'll do the main card. Trying to figure out when the main card starts. I'll have something posted. I'm guessing we'll probably do live at 5 because that's always easy to remember. Let's just plan on that. Live at 5 Pacific. It starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 2:30 my time. So we'll go live at 5 on Thursday on Billy's birthday for PFL. Well, thank you, Izzy. I try to not have any reason to lie. But all right, guys. As always, I love you. I respect you. And wish me good luck in my battle against the UFC. I'll see you fine asses later.